Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for coming back and checking on me again. It's I, the amazing Flec, and if you're new to my channel, I am currently on break at work during a 16-hour shift using the treadmill in the basement. I promised my viewers I would post every single day of this year, and here I am right now making the most of my time. Also, please know that this is one of my daily vlog posts, so if you want something that's going to stand the test of time more than some guy talking into a GoPro while he's using a treadmill, then you might want to check out my playlist section because I do post a new circus and flow arts tutorial once a week and a whole barrage of other things. I am all over the place, a very chaotic content creator here on YouTube, and the playlist section will probably guide you into a better area of where you might find something interesting. But today I want to report to anyone who's watching and paying attention to what's going on in my life that I took some more real important steps in the whole entire home buying process. So I talked to a mortgage loan officer person and I submitted all the documents I needed, and apparently I'm looking really good. For as little income as I make, I'm doing really well with the whole process considering that my credit score is very good. I've managed to just pay off my credit cards every single month since I've had them about 10 years ago, and I never paid the minimum balance. I always try to knock it out. There's been like 2 times when I couldn't pay the whole balance off at the end of the month due to emergencies or due to needing to make a business purchase and had to get my money returned after making some sales before I could purchase some more things. But either way though, my credit score is a cool 780, which apparently is really good, and it's as good as someone with an 800 or plus credit score when it comes to getting a mortgage. So I'm pretty excited about that. That makes me feel really good. All that hard work paid off. Being frugal for all these years has turned out to be a really good thing in this circumstance. And it also looks like I can increase my budget to 2 or 3 times the amount of my original purchasing price that I had in mind, which sounds really cool and all that, but I don't need to spend that much money. I'm a man of little means, and I don't need a huge house. Less is more. The smaller the house, the less roofing I have to do, the less sweeping and mopping I have to do, the less property taxes I'll have to pay. I just need a place to sleep and a place for my Lucy to be safe and happy, and a little recording studio, and maybe a nice big yard so I can rig a nice wire. I'm gonna do some wire walking in my own backyard. I'd love to have a garage. I've never had a garage, and I think it'd be really nice to have a place where I can do some wrenching and do some woodworking. Woodworking is something I definitely want to do more of in the future. I only have a little bit of experience with it, but I could see myself picking up a hammer and chisel and making some beautiful furniture, or who knows, maybe even like make my own guitar out of wood. That would be pretty cool. I know there's some mathematics that go along with the whole fretboard making process, but there's a YouTube video out there for everything. You can learn anything you want to in this day and age, and it's all for free online. You just have to believe in yourself. Just believe that you have the capacity to learn and try, do, and accomplish new things. You can do anything you put your mind to, unless it's illegal, then don't do it. Ask your parents' permission too. Never a bad idea. I don't care how old you are. Ask them. They probably know some stuff you don't know. So yeah, that made me very happy. That whole process and talking on the phone to the gentleman helping me out. Looks like I'm in line to purchasing a home. Maybe sometime this year. Who knows? Part of me wants to wait it out until a good deal strikes or the market drops more or anything like that. But in consideration of what I heard many investors and people who are wise with their money say is the best time to buy a home is whenever you're ready to buy a home, regardless of the market value. If it's a good deal for you, it's a good deal for you, and you buy when you're ready to buy and when you can buy. The future's uncertain. None of us have a crystal ball. The market can go up, it can go down. We don't know. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and make something happen. Whenever I find something that makes me feel happy and looks good, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy a home. So that's one thing to feel really excited about today. I did something to move my life into a better direction today. And that's a big something, so I feel extra all warm and fuzzy inside because of that. But also, I have a book that just got in the mail the other day here, and it's called The Addiction Formula, which isn't probably what you might think when you first read the title. Never judge a book by its cover, right? But this one is all about the art of song making, having a good hook, line, and sinker, chorus, bridge, chorus, verse, yada yada, the theory behind good rising and falling action in your songs. It seems to be all about getting people hooked on your music using similar mechanisms and processes that you might experience with addiction of any kind. So you're using that rising and falling action, a little tease, a little give, a little pull, and so far so good. It's a page turner. The writing is pretty big in this, so it's easy to digest pretty quickly. And what I really appreciate about this author is that they don't seem to mince any words. They get straight to the point immediately. It's really annoying when you're trying to read a book and you feel like there's just too much fluff, or they keep repeating themselves over and over again. And there's a little bit of that, and I think every sort of good writing or speech has a certain element of repetition in order to really drive home the main points of what it is they're trying to communicate. But in this case, it's just at the right amount. It's not too much, it's not too little, and I'm really liking the tone and the voice of this particular writer so far. So I'd like to give a shout out for this book recommendation to my friend Kate Nyx. Kate Nyx is a very, very, very amazing, multi-talented, multifaceted artist that I don't think is known well enough yet. They're a musician, a poet, a live performance artist of many different talents and varieties, a wrestler, costume designer, makeup artist. I mean, this person does just about anything that they want to do and does it very well. Has an attention to detail, an eye for detail, a great eye for aesthetics. You should really check them out. I'll drop a link to Kate Nyx's YouTube channel in the description below. Make sure to check them out. You won't be disappointed. Kate Nyx also designed my costume as well as my makeup for the Alice in Wonderland production that I was in, that I talked about in my first video I ever made here on this YouTube channel. By the way, if you do want to watch my very first video here on YouTube, you'll see how low budget and poor production quality it really is. It's just me on the couch, filmed with a Logitech Brio camera, where I didn't understand anything about filmmaking or editing at all, and I didn't understand the hardware or the software either. So it's best just to listen to the video. Don't watch it expecting to see anything amazing. It gets very clunky and blocky, and eventually the video stops and you just see still frames of the video for like 10 to 30 seconds at a time. But if you want to know a little bit more about my history and who I am, you can feel free to listen to that. And once again, it's best digested if you listen to it like it's a podcast. Don't watch it expecting to see something amazing, but you can listen to it while you're doing your dishes or something and pretty much get an idea of who I am and what I've done for the past 10, 15 years. So yeah, Kate Nyx did all the makeup and the costuming for me and a number of other characters on that production as well. And also did the singing. This person has a beautiful voice, absolutely beautiful voice, and is an amazing singer-songwriter. So please check out Kate Nyx's YouTube channel. So yeah, that just about wraps it up here for today. I'm very excited about moving forward with the whole process of becoming a homeowner. Real excited to finish up this book, learn how to make better quality music that will really connect with the audience and has good rising and falling action and follows a formula to a certain degree. I'm gonna go outside of it a little bit because if someone gives me a formula or tells me this is the way things need to be in order to make it happen the way you have to do it, of course I want to break some rules. I want to put my own spin on it, and I want to be an artist. Maybe it's a stubborn part of me, maybe it's that I want to be different side of myself. I don't know, whatever it is, but it'll come through my music in the future. You'll see it. So with all that being considered, folks, thank you very much for stopping by and watching this video to the very end. I appreciate you very, very much. You have no idea. It means a lot to me that you actually watch this to the very end and you're curious about what I do have to say. Thank you. So as always, remember to keep safe, be well, stay humble,